Hey, y'all. In John chapter 10, Jesus said, I am the door to the sheepfold. In using this illustration, he wants to drive home an understanding in our lives about the role that he plays in the relationship that we have with him. The first thing that he is emphasizing is that he is the only way. There's only one door into the sheepfold. In John 14, he said, I am the way, the truth, the life. No man comes to the Father but by me. Jesus said, I am the only door to the sheepfold, and my sheep go in and out of that door, that they become his sheep by entering in through the only way that's provided. His exclusive claim was not only for his claim of deity, but it is also the exclusivity of the gospel as the only hope for salvation of the world. There's only one way. But the second thing that he emphasizes in this passage is he says, my sheep hear my voice and I know their name. You see, a lot of times in our culture, we think about a shepherd rounding up his sheep with a sheepdog, and the dog runs around and gets them to go wherever the shepherd wants them to go. And the shepherd really has more of a relationship with the dog than he does the sheep. But in Jesus's day, they did things a little differently. The sheep responded directly to the shepherd. The shepherd would often sing or chant, and the sheep would recognize his voice. And even if there were many sheep from different shepherds in a pasture, they would separate themselves out when they heard the voice of their shepherd. See, he's emphasizing the fact not only that he's the only way, but that he has a personal relationship with his sheep. Often people misunderstand Christianity because they think that it's about doing. It's about religious activity. But the heart of Christianity finds itself in a relationship, a personal, growing relationship with Jesus Christ. And that relationship is illustrated here in John chapter 10 with his example of the shepherd and the shepherd knowing his sheep and the sheep knowing their shepherd. But the third thing he wanted to illustrate with this example is the fact that the sheep find security in the sheepfold. The door to the sheepfold was often just an opening in a gate, or out in the field they would put hedges or brush, and they would build a sheepfold. And the door itself, or the gate itself, was the shepherd himself who actually slept across the opening. He protected the opening. There was no way to get to the sheep without going through the shepherd. There's a security there. There's a safety there that says once you're one of his sheep, once you're in the sheepfold, you're in his hands, and he's going to take care of you. Paul said that nothing can separate us from the love of God, which is in Christ Jesus. Nothing on this earth or nothing created, nothing in the universe can separate us from the love of God, which is in Christ Jesus. So when Jesus says, I am the door, I am the gate to the sheepfold, he's making that claim of deity. There's no doubt. But he's also helping us, his sheep, to understand that there's only one way, and that in coming through that way, we have a personal, intimate, and growing relationship with him, and we can find security in that relationship. Enter in by the gate and find the joy of the security and peace that only comes through a relationship with him. God bless you.